Hello, if this is your first time here, welcome to Quietly Human. This is just a little corner of the internet where we leave the rush behind for half an hour. No breaking news, no productivity hacks, no pressure to optimize every minute of your day. Just a walk through the countryside and a conversation. So you've got a coffee, bring it along. If you're out walking the dog, keep me company. And if you've had one of those weeks where everything just feels a little bit too loud, I hope this feels like taking a deep breath. Notice something about myself. I'm surprisingly good at living somewhere that doesn't exist. Next week, next month, when the work calms down, when everything is organized, when the weather improves, when I've finally ticked everything off the list, there's always this quiet little belief that life will begin properly once everything is sorted. The funny thing is, I don't think life ever gets sorted. There's always another email, another job, another bill, another thing that needs fixing. And while we're looking ahead, the dogs are finding something in a hedge. Normally in Linus's case, it's a baguette. The wind is moving through the trees. The evening is quietly getting on with itself. Life doesn't seem to wait for us. It just carries on. I think we've accidentally convinced ourselves that happiness should feel extraordinary. Huge holidays, big celebrations, life-changing moments. But when I think about the best part of my week, they're usually incredibly ordinary. Making coffee before everyone is awake. Walking into the yard and hearing the horses munching. Poppy deciding that today is the perfect day to carry a stick 3 times her size. Linus investigating absolutely everything, watching the evening sunlight slowly disappear across the sky. Nothing spectacular happens, and yet somehow those are the moments that stay with me. Maybe ordinary isn't something we should escape from. Maybe ordinary is where most of life actually happens. The older I get, the more I realise how easy it is to miss the day you're actually living. I've walked beautiful paths while thinking about emails. I've sat in lovely coffee shops looking at my phone instead of out the window. I've rushed through evenings because I was already worried about tomorrow. And I don't think I'm alone. We spend so much time capturing moments that sometimes we forget to experience them. Maybe that's why walking helps. The dogs don't care what day it is. They aren't wondering what next Tuesday looks like. They're completely occupied with this patch of grass, this smell, this stick, this exact moment. It's quite a nice way to live. We'll talk about finding happiness. I'm beginning to think happiness looks a lot more ordinary than we expect. A quiet walk, someone waiting for you at home, a horse lifting its head when it hears your voice, fresh coffee, an old favourite song, the first cool breeze after a warm day, watching the sky change colour while a dog sits beside you. Nothing spectacular, just enough. And perhaps that's the secret. Not building a perfect life, but noticing the one that's already unfolding around us. Thank you for spending a little time here today. If today has reminded you to slow down even for a few minutes, then I'm glad you've come along. This week, I hope you find one ordinary moment that makes you stop. Maybe it'll be a walk, maybe it'll be a coffee, maybe it'll just be sitting quietly while the world carries on. Until next Sunday, take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next walk.